Welcome if you're new to this channel, and welcome back if you're returning. I am Olivet, the real housewife of Lake Oconee, over on this little corner of the internet. I talk about all kinds of things, as this is a very unique channel. I talk about things such as beauty, fragrances, fashion, home decor, thrifting, travel, and pretty much anything else that I think you might be interested in. So, if this sounds like something that you would be interested in hearing more about, click on that subscribe button. Also, like and comment. I would love to hear what you have to say about this video. Now, let me go on and tell you what this video is going to be about. So to make sure that you stick and stay. This week's video is going to be about sand and fog. Yes, sand and fog. Now, I'm not talking about candles or room sprays or diffusers. Sand and fog has expanded from their candle and diffuser marketing and have gotten into perfume and perfume oils. Yes, that's right. Sand and fog is no longer just all about candles and diffusers and room sprays. They are helping the girlies, the wifeys to be, and friends smell so luxurious. Now, I have shared with you one of my purchases from Sand and Fog perfume oil category before. It was Pistachio Dream. And I absolutely love that scent. Well, you know what? Because I was hooked on that one scent, I have now purchased 3 additional scents. And I'm going to share those with you on today. So if you're interested to see which 3 fragrances I have, please stay tuned. Fragrance number 1, Jasmine and Cedarwood. Now, first, let me just talk about packaging. When I saw this on the shelf in Marshall's, it was just like this. No cellophane, no cap, no box. So when I purchased it on the store shelf, this is what it looked like. Of course, it does have this very nice gold toned dropper. The lettering is white. On the back, you'll see SPF, which stands for sand and fog on the bottle. That's a nice touch. It is raised. Under the bottom, you have a little label that has the sandandfog.com website. So if you want to purchase this or additional scents that you may not be able to find in stores such as TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you can go on to the website and purchase them. Yes, you will pay a little bit more. Actually, I believe on website they're about $24. But if you're fortunate enough to find the scent that you're looking for, or if you're just wanting to experiment and just test it out blindly, you can find them for about $15 in those stores. Now, let's continue with this scent. As I said, it is Jasmine and Cedarwood. This is a 50 ml bottle. And just go ahead and look at the dropper. Here we go. And as you can see, a dropper full holds several drops. And it is an oil. So let me just kind of show you what it looks like on the skin. So you do need to be careful not to get it on your clothing. As we know what oil will do to your clothing, and we don't want to mess up any of our garments. but it does smell amazing. Now, let me just tell you, all of the sand and fog perfume oils are in fact dupes for your more expensive, luxurious scents. Now, what does jasmine and cedarwood smell like? You may already know, but if not, it smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. Yes, this is a very, very, very popular scent, and you can smell it in so many different places, almost wherever you go. If you know the scent of Baccarat Rouge 540, you will smell somebody in your surroundings with that particular scent on. And they might have the original Baccarat on and have paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for it. But if you're like me, you like luxury, but you don't want to pay that luxurious price, go ahead and try out Sand and Fog perfume oils. This particular one does smell like Baccarat 540. Now, just to kind of go over with you the notes, and I do have my little cheat sheet. The top notes are saffron and lemon. The middle notes are jasmine and pine. You can smell the pine definitely, as well as kind of a woodsy, musky scent. And the base notes are cedarwood, amber, and musk. And again, these are $24 on the website for sandandfog.com, but in store, they are only about $15. So if you're looking to smell, excuse me, delicate but rich, this is definitely a scent for you. Fragrance number 2 is Golden Hour by Sand and Fog. Again, this is the packaging. It is very minimalistic. I like the just plain black and white label. I like the black cap. And it has very little wording, which is nice. It just has by Sand and Fog, Golden Hour, and underneath it does have some of the additional ingredients or fragrance notes, and it is a 2.37 fluid ounce bottle. I did purchase this at Marshall's for $14.99. I had to check and make sure that it wasn't TJ Maxx, but as you can see, there's the Marshall sticker for $14.99. And just like the other bottles, it does have the website underneath where you can go to and purchase additional scents if you would like. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this particular Golden Hour. What does it smell like? What is it a dupe for? Well, now, just like I've explained to you before, all of these are in fact dupes for some other fragrance. Well, of course, Golden Hour is not an exception. It is a dupe for the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia perfume. Now, I do have the Jo Malone candle, and I have thoroughly enjoyed that. So when I found out that Golden Hour was a dupe for that, of course, I wanted to try it. Well, now, let's just go ahead and see how it sprays. This one is, in fact, a spray, not like the Jasmine and Cedarwood, which was a dropper, and the Pistachio Dream that I shared was a rollerball. So this is the first. Let's just kind of see if you can see how it sprays or the mist as it comes out. It doesn't feel sticky on my skin at all, and it smells very nice. It smells just like my candle. Now, because I don't have the perfume, but I do have the candle, and again, I have thoroughly enjoyed it. So this perfume is $14.99 in store. That's TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Now, I would like to share with you a few other things, particularly the notes. The top notes are pear and orange and lemon. And you can see, I believe, on the bottle, it does list orange, I believe here, but it also lists peach and coconut and sandalwood. Now, I did not see that listed on their website, but I'm just assuming that those are additional notes, or perhaps they have kind of modified the ingredients, and this may be like an older version. At any rate, the middle notes are freesia, rose, and peony. The base notes are patchouli and vanilla. So this is a 50 mil, no, I'm sorry, 2.37 fluid ounce bottle for $15. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that with a stick. Great, great deal. Smelling luxurious, like you spent well over $100+ for a bottle of Jo Malone and English pear, but you only spent about $15. What a deal. Fragrance number 3. My third and final fragrance that I'm sharing with you today is Slow Dance. This is how it was packaged in the store, and this one was actually purchased at TJ Maxx for, you guessed it, $14.99. Again, it's the same packaging and bottle as before, very minimalistic, just with the brand name, the fragrance, and underneath it does say almond, vanilla, orchid, caramel, and patchouli. So these are the notes in this particular bottle of Slow Dance. It is also a 2.37 fluid ounce for $15. Now, what does it smell like? I'm glad you asked. Well, this particular fragrance, Slow Dance, is a dupe for Byredo. Yes, Byredo. And I was also informed that it smells like Mimic 108. I am not familiar with that scent at all, but Byredo is a very nice fragrance. And for a bottle about this size, you would pay about $200 on some sites. Now, the Byredo was launched in 2019, so it is a pretty new scent, only about 6 years old. But the Slow Dance has been discontinued from Sand and Fog. So if you can find this in store, go ahead and snatch up 1, 2, 3 bottles, because there is no more. And you cannot get it on the website. So again, if you see this in store, go ahead and purchase several bottles, because it is discontinued. Now, it is a kind of woody scent. I do like the fact that these scents do last several hours on me personally. They last anywhere from about 4 to 5 hours on my skin. But if I'm using or spraying them on my clothing, it does last longer. Now, this is actually one of my newest finds. I've only had this one for a few weeks, but you can see though that I have been enjoying it. It is going down. Also, you can purchase many of these scents on Amazon. I will try to link them on Amazon in case you want some of these scents, but you can't find them in store, or you can't find them on the Sand and Fog website. So I will try to make sure to link the Sand and Fog website products as well as via Amazon. And don't forget to just check out TJ Maxx and Marshalls and see what they have. It may be your lucky day and you come across several different scents, maybe ones that I've talked about, or maybe some that I haven't. But as I find more and purchase additional scents, I will make sure to come back and share with you what they are dupes for, how long they last, the various notes, and my personal takes on them. Now, since I've just mentioned my personal take, of the three, which is my favorite, the Golden Hour, the Slow Dance, or the Jasmine and Cedarwood. I do like the Jasmine and Cedarwood. I find that it lasts longer on me personally. It lasts probably 5, 6 hours on my skin and probably 7, 8 hours on my clothing. But I think that my new favorite is Golden Hour. I do enjoy the kind of fresh scent. I guess it's maybe the orange or the pear. I have really been enjoying that, and I've been using it quite a bit. And you can see there that I am not kidding. I have been using this, and I typically spray about 4 or 5 squirts on my skin and then just about 1 or 2 on my clothing. So that's just kind of my rule of thumb for spraying my fragrances. And for some of it, of course, you don't need to use as much, and some you may need to use a little bit more. Fragrance number 3 from Sand and Fog. This concludes this week's video. If you have already purchased some Sand and Fog perfumes and perfume oils, let me know which one is your favorite. Also, let me know which one you think I should try next. Thank you and bye-bye.